For the last 2 years, I've been on an unrelenting journey of self-improvement, and I've witnessed results that I never knew were possible. I've made this video to show what can be achieved by an average person who is prepared to put in the work. If being mediocre or average is acceptable to you, then this video isn't for you. For those who want to elevate themselves to the next level and need a little motivation, keep watching. I'm not a millionaire, I'm not a model, I'm not a genius. I'm just a slightly above average guy who is committed to work harder than anybody else. A while back I identified 3 areas that I wanted to improve upon: my body, my mind, my financial wealth. I'd always placed fitness high on my list of priorities, but now I was ready to take things to another level. I wanted a physique that is deemed aesthetic on the outside while being healthy on the inside. Here's a picture of me when I was bulked up trying to get big in my early 30s. So the question is, how was I able to improve my physique 15 years later at the age of 46? Answer: improved training and nutritional knowledge, determination, discipline, and above all else, hard work. Grinding out more hours on the stair climber than any other person in my gym. When others would get tired and would prefer to chat and drink water, I relentlessly kept going. The big improvement in my physique and well-being came when I removed animal products from my diet and massively increased my fruit and vegetable intake. We are told that as we age, we are destined to get fat. Don't believe those lies. I and many others have successfully reduced body fat with age. When it comes to fitness and body shape, remember this: regardless of age, gender, race, or background, you can improve with age. Need more proof? How about Hollywood actors Hugh Jackman and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson? Or Nathan Suplee from Remember the Titans? Since switching to a plant-based diet, my body fat levels reduced significantly. Not only is my nutrition showing through visually in my physique, you've seen the pictures, but also internally in my blood. A year ago I had a blood test, and the results showed that my HDL cholesterol and B12 levels were high, which isn't a bad thing, but all other results were in the normal range. My attention to diet has and is yielding results which are far above average. Don't make excuses. Don't accept average. Strive to be the best version of yourself. I've always placed learning high up on my list of priorities. I already had a decent education, including 2 degrees. In the summer of 2019, however, I undertook a different type of education. I listened to an audiobook, Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. This book changed my understanding of the financial world and changed the way I deal with my own finances. It resulted in a mindset shift which would change my future. It piqued my interest in property investing, and I researched the ins and outs of property investing on YouTube for 3 solid months, roughly 3 to 5 hours per day. It was hard work, but necessary. I also listened to numerous interviews with high net worth business people, learning the way that they think. I changed from an employee mindset to that of a business owner. 4 months later, I had agreed the purchase of 2 rental properties. Their purchase would complete in 2020. More on this later. I also researched diet and nutrition on YouTube and as a result stopped eating animal products. That was 4 years ago. In the previous section of this video you saw the effect it had on my body, both external and internal. I'm currently learning about relationships between men and women, and after that who knows what I'll learn. But whatever I do, I won't stop learning. Learning is a lifelong pursuit. As long as you are committed to acquiring knowledge and learning new skills, you will never be average. So, if you don't want to be average, learn. I joined my current employer over 4 years ago. Previously, I'd looked to climb the corporate ladder, changing job roles every 2 to 3 years. That was in my 20s. However, this time around, I wanted to push my earnings up using a business while maintaining the same employed role. I achieved this using knowledge I'd learned about property investment and bought rental properties. The purchase dates of the properties I have acquired thus far are January 2020, July 2020, and August 2021. Looking forward from now on, I am on a schedule to buy a property every 9 to 12 months. Not bad for a slightly above average guy. If a slightly above average guy like me can achieve these results, you can too. Was it easy to take the property investment route? Nope. I had to undertake a mindset shift from being an employee to running a business. Not only that, but people around me did not believe that what I was attempting to do was even possible. I faced tough times, but I refused to give up. There were doubters, naysayers, and negative Nellies.
Abu, you shouldn't do this, you'll lose all your money. You do not have the knowledge or business acumen to do this. You don't have the finances to do this.
Those are the things that I was told. Those naysayers were not aware that for the last few months I had undertaken a mindset shift and learnt the basics of property investing. While the naysayers were busy going on holiday and enjoying nights out, I was saving money and working hard to acquire knowledge, which would be used to buy properties to make profit. And speaking of naysayers, let's hear what Arnold Schwarzenegger has to say about these types of people.
Everything I ever did, the thing that I heard out of people's mouth was, that's impossible. That can't be done. Or no. I remember when I wanted to be a bodybuilding champion, including my parents and everyone else around me, said this is impossible.
Arnold would go on to be the most decorated bodybuilder of his era, winning 5 Mr. Universe and 7 Mr. Olympia titles.
And I did not listen to the naysayers. The same was also when I went into not just in bodybuilding, they said no. When I wanted to come to America, when I wanted to go to America, they said it's impossible. There's no money that you have to fly even over there. You have no money when you go over there to live with. And what do you think, they're gonna wait for you? There are plenty of big bodybuilders over there. It was all no, and it can't be done, it's impossible. And I remember then the same thing happened also when I went into the show business. Can you imagine, I was now a bodybuilder, I weighed 250 pounds, I was Mr. Olympia 6 times, I was Mr. Universe 5 times, and Mr. World and Mr. International. I won 13 World Bodybuilding Championships altogether, and now I said to the agent, the Hollywood agent, I want to get into movies. He said, that's funny, Arnold. I asked a studio executive, I say, I want to get into movies. I want to be a leading man. He started laughing. So they all say it's impossible. In politics, I had a very clear vision that I will be the leader of California. Even though people came up to me and says, why don't you go and run for something smaller? You're never gonna make it. I ran for governor, and then 2 months later I became governor of the state of California.
So Arnold, should we listen to negative Nellies and naysayers?
You cannot listen to the naysayers. So this is a very important lesson for all of you. So when someone says, no, this is a stupid idea, you in your mind, you don't have to say it, but in your mind just say to yourself, you're an ass.
Arnold Schwarzenegger reached the top of all his chosen professions. Bodybuilding, where he won the Mr. Olympia and Mr. Universe titles. Acting, he was the highest paid actor during the 1990s. Politics, he was the governor of California. I've watched and listened to hundreds of interviews of millionaires and billionaires. What is the secret of their success? Various success stories center around luck, right place, right time, meeting the right people, getting good advice, etc. But the one thing which is consistent in all these people is their work ethic. These successful people tend to work harder than everybody else around them. Dwayne Johnson was the highest paid actor in the world for 3 years running, 2018 to 2020. Let's hear what he has to say about work ethic.
Getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning every day before anybody else and grounding my thought process is in the no one will outwork me. No one. I love and I respect you guys. Won't outwork me. All starts with this. 2 hands, putting it to work. You gotta be the hardest workers in the room. And don't f the opportunity up.
Work ethic is a muscle which needs to be worked, and the more you train it, the better it gets. If you have the opportunity to show your worth, work as hard as you can and complete the task to the best of your abilities. Work hard and the results will definitely follow. My routine consists of waking up, going to the gym, coming home, working my day job, taking a 1 to 2 hour break, and then working on my other projects. This disciplined routine is allowing me to push my property business upwards and allowing me to produce YouTube videos like this one. I'm now going to give you the blueprint to success. To achieve above average results with almost guaranteed success, all you need is discipline, determination, work ethic, a knowledgeable advisor, and a well thought out plan. If a slightly above average guy like me can achieve these results in mind, body, and business, then so can you. Anybody, regardless of age, can improve themselves and their situation. Remember this: when you add work ethic to knowledge or have an advisor who has the knowledge, success is almost guaranteed. Don't let naysayers and negative Nellies deter you from achieving your goals. Never give up. Keep working hard. As long as you have a knowledgeable advisor, you will succeed. Remember, average habits and average working patterns will give average results. So if you want to be above average, you need to work harder than the average person. So the next time someone suggests that you do something that average people do, ask yourself the question: do I want to be average?